Okay, so now that we have traced this bodice, okay, so I showed you how to do this, and I went in and traced the other one as well, which you need to do, but there's no point in you watching me do that. I want to prepare this for printing, okay? So what I need to do is I want to get this off of this artboard and onto a new space that is good for printing, okay? So I'm going to go up to File, and I'm going to say New. And I am going to make an artboard. Now I have it here, but what you're going to do is you're going to make artboards that are 8.5 by 11. So that's printer paper. And I'm going to, over here on artboards, I'm just going to do 20. You probably don't need that many, but that's just kind of what I do. Yeah. And you'll see why in a minute. As you're working with different stuff, you just don't know how the template's going to shake out, excuse me. So 8.5 by 11, 20 artboards create. Okay, so this comes up. So basically this is 8.5 by 11 pages, okay? And that's what we're wanting to do, is to get this bodice onto this so that it's ready to print. So I'm going to come over here to my bodice, and I'm going to click, and I'm going to shift click on all of the lines, okay? So everything is selected. Now I'm going to click on the path and drag up, pull it down, and drop it here, okay? Now, don't move it here by the corners because you're going to scale it up and scale it down. You don't want to do that, okay? So move it by the path. So I'm going to get this nice and evenly spaced on my pages. Here's what I don't want. So say, here, let me just show you. I'll move this over. Okay, say I have it placed like this. My corner is coming right off of the edge of the page. I don't want that. I don't want any ambiguity when it comes to cutting the pattern. So I want to be sure that see, this is a nice straight cut. You can fill that in. This is a nice cut here, here. That's pretty good. That'll work. Here, here, here. You just kind of want to check and be sure that nothing's really, it's all going to make sense when you lay it out to tape it up, okay? So what I've done is I've placed the bodice onto this, all right, and that looks good. So now I want to get it ready for printing. So I'm going to go to File, and I'm going to go to Save. Okay, and I'm actually going to save this to my desktop, and I'm going to title this Bodice 1, okay? Now, and when the format, I want to save this as a PDF. Now, you can do all, you can print them all, but why would you do that? You don't want to do that. You want to print a range. So basically the range is 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13. Okay. So, and I've already actually got that in here because I was working on this earlier. So you want to print, or not print, you want to save artboards 1 through 3, 6 through 8, and 11 through 13. I'm saving it to my desktop. I'm going to click Save. Save PDF. Okay, so I've saved this as a PDF, and let's open it up and see what it looks like. So I'm going to minimize this, and let's see where, oh, yeah. Okay, Bodice 1. Okay, so we're going to roll through this, and you'll see what it's done is it has put these onto individual pages. And if you've worked with patterns like this before, you know that what you do is tape these pages together, and that is how you cut your pattern, okay? So that is how you place it into a format to be ready to be printed so that you can cut it and use it. I hope this was helpful. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.